believe in direct energy weapons.
Yes, I forgot about those from space. I wonder who's controlling those.
No, they're in the Antarctica.
Rothschilds.
Yeah, the Rothschilds.
Yes.
Just a cabal of Jews.
Yes, the invisible circle of Jews. That's what every conspiracy theory always goes right back to that. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like, all right.
But, the Mossad and the IDF and, like, the influence on politics is pretty well established. Like, there's both things. It's like, no, it's not the Jews aren't the problem in the whole world. No, and when everything goes sideways, people always do start blaming the Jews.
Always.
Did we ever figure out who said that to us? Was it Jordan? Was it Jordan who started talking? Where's it Gad Sad who started talking about it's one of the marks of a collapsing society when they start blaming everything on the Jews?
They blame the Black Plague on them. They're like, you guys cover your wells. My thing about that is whenever people go back on the Jews, I'm always like, yeah, do you like Hollywood? They invented that.
Yeah.
And improv.
Maybe
and
not.
monotheism.
Maybe that's not good. But then also...
And stainless steel.
Did they
and virtual reality.
Steel?
Yes, and virtual reality.
Listen, they have more... Beams. Eastern European Jews have more Nobel Prizes than I think any other ethnic group.
They're incredible.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to.
Incredible group of
and
humans.
Let's just talk about art and everything else. Einstein, Freud, it just goes on and on. So you're going to have
How many
people,
comics? How many comics are Jews?
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Some of the funniest people of all time.
One of the greatest of all time, Lenny Bruce.
Thank you. Groundbreakers.
The literal starter of this whole thing.
Groundbreakers. Yeah. So I always say that.
Also,
you're going to have very innovative
people. Probably funding Epstein, but also probably running a gigantic blackmail ring where they have control over all the politicians in the country.
I might be doing that too if my survival depended on it.
Especially if you're smart and you're like really good at chess. You're like, I know what to do. These guys like to. Let's set them up. Let's set them up.
What have we ever Has there been any? What is with the list? Here's my theory on the Jeffrey Epstein thing. See what you think.
Oh, I'd love to hear this.
Okay. I think that the people are so powerful that I know in certain cases the lawyers go to the lawyers of these powerful people and they go, how you doing? Now, we got some evidence that your client, who's a family man and everything else, was banging girls on Jeffrey's Island.
Getting pissed on.
Yeah, whatever it is, bro.
Getting his nuts put in a cinch.
Sure.
Little kids are shitting in his mouth.
All right, Shalom, this is Gamali. I love Great Mill Store in Atlanta. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim pushing out this truth and sincerity. All right. Excuse me. It's a quick lesson. All right, this is going to be dealing with the JOOs. All right. And, speaking in code, obviously, but, you had this guy, I'm doing yet another lesson covering the Joe Rogan podcast. Like I said in my last lesson, he goes into a lot of good topics, good controversial topics now. Anyway, the topic of his current one was concerning the JOOs and they're basically speaking sarcastic as if the JOOs don't run the world. All right, but we know the truth. Okay, we know the truth of the matter. All right, Esau, number one, they come from the tribe of Amalek. All right, which is one of the top among Esau. All right, and they come from Amalek, and that's their true identity. Okay, and they accumulate all the earth's resources. They fund wars. They funded the slave trade. Okay. And then they even mentioned the Rothschilds and how they said the Rothschilds is at the forefront of every conspiracy theory, but it's true. Well, look at who runs the earth. Look at the company BlackRock. Okay, BlackRock owns majority of the earth. Okay, and who owns BlackRock? I'm not gonna say who, but who owns BlackRock? Kanye West. All right, everyone was calling him bugged out, and he's crazy. He's this, but Kanye West was onto something, man. He was exposing them. All right, and Kanye is not just a. He's not just a regular everyday guy. This guy he's in the know. He knows what's going on. All right. You know, and he came up under he caught a lot of flack for the things that he was saying. But like I said, it was the truth. Kyrie Irving. You know, these different guys, you know, they know the truth. Now let's get let me get let's see. All right, this is Habakkuk 2:5. Yeah, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. Who enlargeth his desire is hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Okay, so this guy, Esau, talking about Esau, he's gathered unto him all nations, all people. All right, he enlarges his desire as hell. When you read Job 20, okay, it goes into how he's gonna fill his belly, you know, and it talks about his enterprise. In fact, let me just get it, because no, not that, but that's a good one though. Job 20. All right, Job 20. And the fullness is his sufficiency. All right, matter of fact, let me jump up to 19. Because he hath oppressed and forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he builded not. All right, so how did he heap unto himself all people? How did he heap unto himself all these riches? Unrighteous dealings, you know, riches got by deceit. Let me get that. All right, but it says he oppressed and forsook the poor. So this guy, he doesn't care about the poor. All right, he has oppressed all people. All people are up under his reign and territory and demonic system. Okay. This is Sirach 10 and verse 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. All right. Yeah. So, unrighteous dealings, which that's everything he did was unrighteous. Okay. Riches got by deceit. All right. And he deceived. How did he get his riches? Through deception. Okay. Through witchcraft, okay, through lies, okay, all right, that's his main thing, all right. And starting, you know, like I said, the tops among Esau, you got the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, you know, and the list goes on, all right. But yeah, hey, this is not a conspiracy, these are facts, all right. Look at the top companies in the world. You know, I do work for some corporations, and I've seen it myself. You know, the type of work I do, you know, I've done corporate, I've worked corporate events, and I see the type, and I see who is in I see the demographic, and it's majority Esau. All right. And then when you look at the heads of the companies, you know who that is. So this is not a coincidence. This is not by design. You know, it's not anti-S. This is by design. That's who runs majority of the things. You know, and then they'll say, yeah, well, you can't say all. You can't say they own all the world. Well, let's say 90%, 95%, a high vast majority of the Earth's resources and power stems from the JOOs, you know. So I just want to touch on those things. Lord willing, you're edified, and then by giving all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, KAKWADASH, that belongs to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Shalom.